My name is Paige. This is video reflection number 2 for the dates of May 16th and May 18th for week 2 at PhillyCam in Center City, Philadelphia. This reflection is to unpack the work that we do every day and to reflect upon what we can be doing more and what else we can do to make our time more meaningful at PhillyCam. This week at PhillyCam, Aileen joined us and we had a new intern from Westchester University, also in the Yes 301 class. I went a week earlier than her because I have to miss a week because of a fellowship I accepted. I'll be away at a conference for a week. So this was supposed to be our first week together, except I came a little bit earlier. The first thing we did when we arrived, we sat in the circle, introduced our names, our pronouns, and then we did something really meaningful. We did what we're struggling with and then how those around you can support you. A lot of the high school students really unpacked kind of like what's going on in their lives. A lot of them are high school juniors, which is a really stressful time in their lives because you have to worry about college, SATs, if you're working or not this summer. There's just kind of like a lot going on in their mind that they were worried about. And then since this week was so slow, we decided to work with Philly on something, one of the students. He is writing a book and something he's really interested in is special effects. So he wanted to learn how to like change the color of the eye to make it like red or blue or like on fire, and include those special effects. So with Ariel's help, we looked up how to do it. We filmed it that day, and then we also looked at how to edit it afterwards, which that was mainly Ariel and Philly, and then Aileen and I were working on like our own separate projects that Ariel gave us, such as the World Youth Media Programs, and Aileen was working on something different. The students were awesome at teaching me how to work a camera. I know the basics, like how to set up a tripod, turn the camera on, start filming, but I didn't know, especially when using a green screen, what else went into that. There was a lot of focusing. You really have to like zoom in and really get the different areas of focus on the face. So a lot of the students helped me with that because then I could help them with their project more as I learned how to use the cameras. So that's a new skill that I learned this week, which was really cool, and just the science behind green screens, that you can't have any piece of your clothing matching the color of the green screen, no jewelry. If you're wearing glasses, you can't have a shadow on your face. If your hair is in the way, you got to push it back. If there's a shadow on the green screen too, then you need to be moved out of the way. So I think it's really cool that students are teaching me this and the process of green screens, because I would have never known in my life unless having this internship. Everyone kind of worked together to like get the camera focus, to pick out what we were filming, an area of focus. Destiny and Philly were working really well together. Those are the only two that were there. And they were helping out Aileen and I to help them on their project. In terms of empowerment, I'm not really sure what this would include. I know it's interesting to have students pick out a project they want to do, learn about it, figure out how to do it. But then there's no like social justice aspect to it, which is kind of what our whole minor is about. So that's kind of interesting. That's like, if there's no pre-planned thing going on, then the students are kind of just not doing whatever they want, but creating projects like for themselves, which in alone is amazing, but also just kind of weird because then like what do Aileen and I do? We're like the little interns there. For the now what for this week, I did come in with some things prepared. I've been working on a list of youth media programs that Ariel wanted me to compile. Some other things that could be moved on. It's really cool seeing students work together on a project that one student is really passionate about, but then the kind of activities that are taking place, they're just kind of like fluff activities for the Philly Cam YouTube channel, and I'm not quite sure how that is going to play into like a larger role of what Aileen and I have there to do. Although what I'm learning, I think is amazing. I'm learning how to use different editing tools that the kids are teaching me, and I can apply this on my own projects that I can use in the future and apply working a camera. I've had a camera my whole life, don't really know how to use it, but now I have some of those techniques that the students help me with. How I will act in the future as a result of this experience, maybe, I don't know, since there weren't that many students, it's not like we could do a whole group thing, but I feel like I could have taken more control and helped out more than I did. I don't think this had any aspect of service learning though, so maybe just kind of doing what Ariel does and do like a warm-up where we watch like a commercial in the media or find something in the media and then discuss, debrief about it. But that's when we had a room full of students. It's a little tricky when you have kids coming in and out all day and not really sure what to do.